Hello and welcome back to Japan. Today we are going on a very long grand tour. Why? Well, we want money, which the grand tour will give us lots of, and we want prestige, and we'll get lots of opportunities to get prestige via events in the grand tour. So it seems pretty good. So let's set one up and then we'll look at the other stuff that we need to do. So, grand tour. I'm going to do a taxation tour, obviously, because we want it to pay for itself. Could do a majesty tour, I suppose, which would give you prestige, but a taxation tour is going to get us more prestige in the long run anyway, because we can use the money to get prestige. And then we need to figure out where we're going. So first of all, where are we starting? So we're starting, I think, in here, right? Yeah. So what we want to do is find people who actually have money, because I believe that, at least from my anecdotal experience, they're more likely to actually, you know, pay out when you ask them for money. Okay, let's go here. Anyone down here got money? You got 1,000? I'm coming to you. Okay. Oh, I didn't mean to click that person, actually. I just meant to have a look at them. Gonna get 90. Let's see if we've got a lot down here. 2,000? We're definitely going to them. Okay, so I'm going to go to this person who's got 2,000. Then I'm going to go to here. Then, let's figure out where I want to go from here. You got 67. 351. If I was going to go there, I'd probably want to go there on the way. How many more have I got? I've got 5. We could always, at the start, do something completely different, and we could go up here at the start, and that would make our journey feel better. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, I want to go to you. So I'm going to visit you, but I'm going to visit you at the start. Is there a way to go all the way to the top? Nope. You have to click all of them. Okay. Cool. 300... Yeah, we could go there. Let's go up to you instead, actually. Okay. Then I'm just going to click all the way up here. That's fine. So it's this guy I'm going to. We need to do this a few more times. That's him already at the top. Wonderful. You're 600, so we're going to you next. We're just going to push you up to the top. Where is he? So is this one up to the top? Wonderful. We got 300. Could continue heading up there, I suppose. We got 1,000. Yeah, let's go to you and you. Which one? And you. There we go. Let's do that. Let's move you up to the top here. And hopefully it's all going to make sense when we actually have a look at our trip. And then we're going to head to you afterwards. Wait. Me realizing I may have messed something up, but that's okay. Maybe not. Because I'm actually heading to you first, based upon the way I've been doing this. That's okay. So let's have a look at our trip. So, we leave the capital, we head up here to you, then we follow it along, down here, back across these ones. I guess I could go here first, probably, if I wanted to. Yeah, I think I'm going to go to this guy first. Just because that makes a little bit more sense. Okay, I could also go to you first as well. Yeah, let's move this guy all the way up. Because then, which one is it? This one. Yeah, so I'm going to go to there. So then we don't need to go back across ourselves. So we can just go straight down this way. Yeah. That looks good. That seems reasonable. Continue. So, we're going to go for lowest luxuries. I would love highest amount of prestige. That seems fine. Close that. Trying not to close the taxation panel. It's quite dangerous on our trip. Let's go for mercenary guards, because they'll give us travel safety and travel speed. Okay. Then mountaineer. Okay, and now we're just doing minor adjustments to our route. So, after this one, after Omi, is it? Is this one Omi? Yes, okay. So after Omi, I want to go to here. Perfect, so that takes away a little bit of the danger. We head back down along here. So on the way down here, there's no reason for me to head through this one. So that's after... whichever one of these it is. So that's Kaga. I think I want to go here. It's still trying to go through that same one, huh? Okay. There we go. Well, actually, it'd be better if I went like that. There we go. Okay. We're going to need to do the same on the way back. And then after this one, we're going to want to go... Ooh, these are all dangerous, apparently. How about up to here? Right, across here. Then across here. There we go. Then that sends us down. Wonderful. On the way back, from here, I could just do this. Yeah, that kind of just works. Wonderful. Okay, now it's just a matter of figuring out the other places I need to go along the way. So after this place, I'm going to head out to grab that. Anywhere else I want to go along the way. We're looking for anywhere that has bonuses, but we've already been to all of them, so wonderful. So it's just a couple of these extra ones. I could go off to that island, but I'm not that worried about it. Right. We're doing no success chance because we are going to maximum number of places, so we will naturally get success chance. We want this because we want the most prestige gain. If I customize my route, I can't actually see the... If I do this, am I going to break everything? Hopefully not. Okay. Yeah. I was just wondering whether I wanted to change these around a little bit, because I currently have them mostly on the same things. I was thinking we could just do something... where am I? Something like this, and just go to different events, just purely for some variety, you know? Because realistically, we only really want to do hosted dinners, but... yeah, let's go to some other events. Let's get some variety in here. Okay. Continue. Didn't reset our route, which is fantastic. Start our grand tour. Wonderful. Right. My daughter and heir can marry. So my daughter currently is our heir. We have no sons, so she has to marry matrilineally. Actually, yeah, let's do our filter and then we'll... Oh, the matrilineal one actually isn't part of the filter. Interesting. So she's going to marry matrilineally. And we want it to be for an inheritable trait. What traits does she have? So she is robust. Interesting. So we could potentially get another robust to guarantee that the children are robust and that they have a chance of upgrading to Herculean or Amazonian. Or we could try and get another trait in here. Genius? You're 100% marrying the genius? Yeah, if only so that we have a genius at court. Okay, perfect. And with that, we're good to go. I think. Yeah. Wonderful. Hey, I lose stress and I immediately gain 350 prestige. And I have now arrived at the first place, which is great. Okay, so now we're just working towards Exalted Monk's Men, which I think was 5,000? Which it is 5,000, yeah, so need like 400 and... or 4,850 now. And we get 50 for each one that we visit, which is huge as well. Okay. Yep, matrilineally betrothed, that's fine. There's a new Izumo's champion. Okay. Did I have them as the... I think I had you as the champion. As my personal champion, didn't I? Oh, but he must just become... I think he's just become ineligible. Ah, okay, so when he dies, we'll switch it over. Cool. Okay. Right. Carrying on with this. A memento. I at last managed to find myself alone in the wilds of of Kori of Kawachi, and my mind wanders to thoughts of my wife, Lady Masako. I cannot deny that Koro of Kawachi is a place of true beauty, almost beautiful enough to match my beloved Lady Akata Masako of Japan. I feel compelled to leave a mark here so that all who pass through Kawachi will know of my love for her. Perhaps carving her name into a blank. I think it's meant to say tree or similar, but they haven't got a name for a Japanese tree, so it fails. Yeah, sure, I'll do it. Desecrated. Oh no! Daijo Daijin, I have no doubt that you're unaware that this tree is considered a sacred object to the locals. Fear not, I will take the blame, just do not mention this again. Okay. So it gets a vandalized sacred site, and he spent some piety, and all it does is increase our opinion of him. Oh, okay, that's fine. Doesn't bother me if it increases my opinion of him, because my opinion doesn't matter in this game. It did in CK2, doesn't in this game, from my understanding. Masayoshi has been quite the generous host so far, showing me his lands and possessions with pride. So I'm immediately taking it back when he starts stammering and clearly trying to draw my attention away from an apparently unremarkable door we're passing by. Okay. Inside, we have a cellar stacked to the ceiling with expensive wines and liqueurs from faraway lands. I could take it all. He would not be happy at that. Or I can get a hook on him, or I can just take some. I think we take a fair amount. It doesn't annoy him too much. It gets us some money. That's fine. My steed has fallen over, is stumbled. We're going to say, don't care. It's not a problem. Net effectiveness has gone up on this. So we got 2% knife effectiveness on that random tapestry. And we got a learning perk. Grab whole of body. Now we have a question of whether we want to continue learning. I think we do. We were thinking about potentially going for profit, so we should consider it. But our health should be incredible. Yeah, it's excellent. We have no negative health things whatsoever. Parting demand, we asked for tribute. And he paid the tribute. Wonderful. A farmer's pride. Wandering the countryside of Kawachi, I happen across what seems to be a gathering of peasants in a small hamlet. Accompanied by their proud owners, parsnips of immense size fill carts and market stalls. The peasants occasionally bring their goods to be judged, analysing their size and health. They seem to be holding some sort of festival, and as soon as I'm noticed, they're eager to show me the fruits of their labours. So I'd say we should survey these lands. I gain 1 stress for it. Okay, it's a waste of time, or how wonderful, I'll judge. I'm going to survey it and take the money. Cool. So we've already gained a huge amount of money so far. There is a witch trial going on right now, and I'm going to say, hey, guess what? I got an executioner for your witch trial. And everyone's happy. Well, except the witch, but I mean, they were a witch, so that's fine, right? Here, inspired people can be sponsored. You're legendary and you want to write a book. It's my half-brother. My legendary half-brother who wants to write a book, you can do so. And I trust you to choose what to make the book about. Right. Carrying on. Grand tour. We're doing dinner this time. A tasty treat. Anything that has the skull next to it, I do not click. Unless it says 0% on when we hover over. Because I do not want to die. Truly, I grow tired of life here in Omen and long to elevate my station in life. This person would like to join us. I can be his friend, but I'm definitely not going to invite him to my court. He doesn't seem good enough. So fine. Right, back over here. A broken note. A hush falls over the hall as a musician plays a note too hard. A sharp twang cuts through the murmurs like a slap. The melody dies. We can decide how we want to handle this. Ooh, I can say, we've hardly begun. Fetch my flute. Chance we get poet? Let's do it. I got the poet trait. Fantastic. That's diplomacy per level of fame and more monthly prestige. And diplomacy gives you monthly prestige percentage. So it's very good. Anyway, time for tribute. Took some money. Okay. As I sit at the dinner table awaiting my dessert when it finally arrives, I can scarcely contain my elation. A pious confection in the shape of a torii gate is slid over to me on an ornate plate. The thing is so intricately decorated as if Izanami herself had made it just for me. Of course I love it, but the only question is, how can I best show my appreciation? And give him a hook on me, or get close to giving him a hook, or I can not do that. I'm going to not do that. Okay. Tip the host. So we stayed at this person's house and he'd like us to pay some money towards, you know, like the amount of food we ate. Instead, I'm going to say, no, I'm going to take 205 gold from you. Because our goal here is to make money. We arrive in a small village in Kasugai, and to see quite a commotion in the town square. An unfortunate creature is surrounded by furious villagers. The bleak, hopeless look in her eyes fades and brightens as she notices my procession's approach. Daijo Daijin, please, don't listen to them, it's all lies. I'm innocent, won't you give me the Daijo Daijin's justice? The evidence seems fairly damning, and she spoke out of turn to boot. I can say the execution is just, or the evidence is frivolous. Apparently it's fairly damning, so sorry. Beware the highwayman. Stop, you fools! It is said that this road is infested with bandits and scoundrels of low character. We must divert. 0% chance that we eliminate the bandits. Who's the prowess challenge against? I'm kind of curious why a prowess challenge with us is gonna fail so much. Although is that her? Maybe it's a prowess challenge with her and she has 0 prowess. It's a prowess challenge with her. Is she my caravan master? Yeah, okay. Let's take the safe route. A stop on the way. Do I want to accept this person's dinner invitation? Sure. The oil lamps cast a light so feeble it's nearly imperceptible. An old servant serves as food. Fish, unspiced. Kokushi Masakata seems a bit too nervous, talking about the difficulties of ruling such a poor area, the impossible taxation. The last priest we had left just after a few months, he mutters, putting away the watered wine. He promptly excuses himself to go to the latrine, accidentally bumping into me on the way. And say, my guards will have a chat with you. Or what are you doing? An act of tyranny is not ideal, but I don't really want to lose money. I'm just going to say, what are you doing? I lost 95 gold. Oh well. He pickpocketed me. Right, we're doing a cultural festival here. It's fine, my counselor died. I need a new Taisho. It's not going to be this guy. You any good at it? Nope. Okay. Well, it's going to be this person then. That's fine. Back to this. Cultural festival. The King of Beauty and Noblesse. The streets of Suruga hang with cherry blossoms and banners, every person in the village merrily celebrating my arrival. I could even swear that they don't take their eyes off me. When I approach the main stage, I find Kokushi Chikayori holding a flower crown in his hands, smiling at me. Here he is, he announces, our King of Beauty and Noblesse. Apparently this is available because I'm strong. I can say, what an amiable surprise. Hey, my nickname changes to King of Beauty and Noblesse, and I get physical admiration, so we're no longer the Lecher. We now have a much more, like, high and mighty sounding name. Although it's a little odd, because it means that our full title is very long now. To the prettiest. The stage in Suruga has been set up with hay, flowers, and interesting guests. 3 different sheep stand in the center, accompanied by their proud owners. Chikayori gestures to me from the other side of the dais. Ah, there's our judge. Welcome to our annual animal fair, where the prettiest sheep will be crowned. I can go for the one on the left and crown an ugly animal. I can go for the comely one, or I can say Yamato sheep are truly the prettiest. Sure, I'll say that, increased cultural acceptance, even though it doesn't really matter, because it's at 100%. May I? The sound of flutes and drums is quickly accompanied by a group of dancing guests, all following the music with joyful movements and laughter. A couple sneaks away into an alleyway, kids jump in a circle, a lonely man struggles to move his hips. I turn to my spouse, Lady Yoshiko, and admire her gentle smile, clapping at the rhythm of the music. So I can dance with her. I can dance with our host's wife. Okay. Or I can say, ugh, dancing. I'll dance with our wife, that's fine. Marvelous Spring. I follow Chikayori as he shows me the way around the festival. And now, what I expect to be a pleasant surprise. I raise my eyebrows when we find a marvelous fountain, all in white stone with a silver pipe and copious running with clear juice. Some people gather around it laughing and throwing coins into the well and say, let us drink together. Be a waste not to make a wish. Let's drink together. Snake at Court. Lady Yoshiko was seen leaving the chambers of your vassal, Lady Yosuko. Oh, okay. That's fine. Doesn't really bother me. Coin for fortune. Ah, a Daijo Daijin. I see much in your future. Come give me a coin and I'll tell all. No. I'm going to get 50 gold now. Nice. Gift exchange. My liege, I'm honored to have you here. Please accept this gift as a commemoration of this cultural festival. Something that would remind us of this day for years to come. Okay. So he's giving me prize armor. Okay, that is better than what I have. Or I can sell it for scraps. I still have to choose a gift to exchange either way. I'll take it then. You can have Half-Reether's bronze-plated mail. Wait, I have a crown. Wait, did I actually have the crown equipped? No. Wait, when did I get the crown? Oh, maybe I had it made and I just never noticed. I guess you can have Half-Reether's bronze-plated mail. It's okay. There's an ugly statue. I'm gonna destroy it. Cool. We're wearing the new stuff. Oh! No, I don't have the crown. That's weird. Oh, maybe I have a crown, I just can't equip it? Huh. That's weird. Yeah, because it definitely said I could offer a crown, but I don't have a crown. Okay. A jasmine among the reeds. Or among the weeds. As we ride through Shinano, I find myself becoming infatuated with the scenery. Truly the mountains of Saku must be the fairest of all in Japan, and fairer still are the women who call it home. As my entourage escorts me through yet another lowly village, I find a particularly fair young woman going about her lowly duties, and I feel my heart grow aflutter. Watching this little firebrand in her mundanity is like seeing poetry made flesh, and before I can even think, my heart has already commanded me to call my entourage to a halt. Well, I guess that I will make my feelings known, and she will join our tour. Okay. A secret exposed. Somebody was having an affair with somebody else. Shocking. Okay, carrying on. We are now settling in for dinner. Get some more prestige at this starting. Secret exposed. Yoshiko was having an affair with this guy. Alright. Also, this is what I was meaning by the fact that you don't need to give any amount towards the initial success chance if you're going to a good number of places, because, I mean, we're already here and I put zero effort into going for things that give us success chance, so, you know, let's get us 350 prestige when it finishes. We're getting there quite quickly. Unfamiliar taste. I'm not going to give him a hook on me, I'll just take the stress of eating the unfamiliar food. Okay. Oh, I didn't want to do that. I just wanted to close it. Early pledge. I arrive at dinner early today and find I'm not alone. And find that I'm alone with Okinori. Okinori's heir, Tonari. He is still young and is visibly intimidated to be sharing room with his Daijo Daijin. So I could try and convince him to give me a hook on him, or I can just talk to him. I'm going to talk to him, and he became our friend. That seems reasonable. I've lost my caravan master. I'm going to hope I get an event to get a new one. But it'll probably be once we start traveling. I'll get my 90 gold. I'm enjoying my quiet dinner with Kokushi Fujiwara Okinori of Ichigo and his wife, Lady Arako of Ichigo. Mere moments after Okanori excuses himself, Lady Ariko descends on me like a rabid dog. I'm surprised by her advances, but I cannot help but feel my hands wander across her body. Oh, please save me from this boredom. Okanori is no lover of mine. He is as loving as a piece of timber. Please, or take me and love me as he never has. Okay. He refused to give me money. I wonder why. Anyway, I just want to have a look at our lovers list. It is growing. It's definitely growing. Also, how dangerous is our travel now? It's a little dangerous. In which holding? In this holding. I can't make it any less dangerous, I think. I think it's always going to be dangerous, unfortunately. I think that's the holding it's dangerous in. Well, it's actually dangerous here when we come back. Oh. Well, that's fixable. What if I just go back to this one? And then to this one? Yeah, that seems fine. Okay. Right, carrying on. Who am I going to impress with my new book? I guess this person who will become my friend. That seems reasonable. Oh, he's also of House Hoki, which means we're even further into getting house relations with them. Wonderful. What you don't see. A cellar filled with stuff. I'll take my 50 gold from that. Also, just want to clear this out. A memento. I at last managed to find myself alone in the wilds. Okay. So I can desecrate it and do a noble carving here. I can say no. Okay, I'm going to say no this time. Disloyal subjects. What do we even need a Kokushi for anyway? Mochisuna is a bloody pundarikist for bound for Naraka, yet expects our undying loyalty? And say, arrest these traitors, do not speak ill of the Kokushi, have at you, and humiliate the peasant leader, or the peasants have the right idea. I'll humiliate them. Wonderful. Carrying on. Poachers. We can go and hunt the poachers, or we can avoid them. They will have locals terrorized, so they'll be a little unhappy by this. So I'll just avoid them. I'll spend the prestige. We're interested in gaining prestige, we don't care about losing it. Hunting prowess. My host thinks he's a better hunter than I am. I will show him that I'm a better hunter than he is. Cool. I have lost my food taster. Okay. Do I have a new one? Oh yeah, it didn't give us an event for a caravan master, so I guess I will choose one and then hopefully we get all their benefits immediately. Food taster is going to be you like us, and you're good at the job. Wonderful. Back into here. Noto's finest. My vassal has decided today to show me his barracks. Horses grunt and snort, eager for the riders to take them to charge. These are fine soldiers, but it seems a waste to have them idle all day. Perhaps they could be managed more efficiently, or I could use soldiers like these. Reducing the cost of different cavalry recruitments. Okay, let's do that. Arting demand, I'll ask for money. He gave me it. Inspiration realized, you made me a book, which is the Izumo Kiki, which is monthly learning lifestyle experience. It's not a bad book. Is that a book from my royal court? I'm assuming the answer is going to be yes. Yes, okay. Which case, do I have space for a book? No, but I could replace the slightly worse book. Cool. Alright. And we have arrived for dinner. Right. Get more prestige. Whisper in the cup. As the Huangjiu flows and conversation drifts around me, Takai, a commoner from Enuma, steps forward to refill my cup, but instead of merely pouring, his fingers press a folded slip of paper into my hand and vanish as swiftly as he came. Beneath the table I open it. A name, a deed, a scandal. It is of my host, Akata. The note is brief, but the implication unmistakable. Across the table, my vassal, Kunishige, smiles, oblivious, and says, I'll keep this close for now and I learn a secret. It should not go unspoken, or some matters are better left untouched. I'll keep the secret. That's okay. A little snooping. You have a secret for me? I'm going to say I don't care. Alright. I have a son! Kagakane, who starts with lover's pox. Turns out if all of your people you're sleeping with have lover's pox and you do, the chance of your son inheriting it is pretty high. Okay, well, we'll take the tribute. Memorable performance. Truly, this is the greatest day of my life. I'm to wed the wonderful Daijo Daijin Kanasuke of Japan. I'm inviting on stage to give my hand to Akata Kunishige of Kaga, but I wonder, should I be indulged in this? So there's a play about when I married this person. Okay, I'll say how wonderful. Alright. And now we have left there, and now we're going to have to leave the episode. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.